HooHooHooRobin.
Kevin is here.
Yes.
Nice.
Pollak. We're doing something 5:30ish or something.
Yes.
You know, filming a little something. Is he talking about? I guess it made the trades that he's filming a movie, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Kind of a documentary
I think so.
Yeah.
on what? Comedians?
Yeah, and comedy's attachment to misery or whatever. It's
The dark side of comics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's
Bring him in?
Kevin? Yeah.
Yeah, bring
Yeah. Get him in here.
He should have filmed our part
Come
while
on
we're on the
in.
radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. this-
He can always get B-roll.
I kind of like.
Kevin, you should have
How you doing,
filmed
man?
us here.
Why is that?
Because this is our safety blanket.
I tried.
mean, our yeah.
I tried, actually.
You tried.
What was the holdup?
I don't know. I kind of like the
Somewhere
idea
else?
of sitting there.
Actually, when
Off
you
mic.
see where I'm forcing you to go,
Really?
yeah, it's going to elicit really the creature out of its habitat. It's
Oh,
gonna-
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm a filmmaker now, fellas.
Yes.
Well,
So-
you're growing the filmmaker beard, I see.
I just want to look 14 years older.
Right.
So I thought I would grow.
Yeah, a little older.
How far into it are you?
Just we started this week here. So right before we came here, we shot Freddie Prinze Jr. talking about his dad for the first time on camera, which was
Whoa.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
What did he have to say?
Great stories, just
Yeah?
amazing. Yeah, he was just not even 1 year old when his dad took himself out. And so I said, how old were you before the first person put their fat finger in your face and said, "Do you know who your father was?"
Oh, God.
Yeah, growing up with that. So, he's hilarious, and he was hilarious talking about his dad, and finally got to the point where he could, tell these great stories that had been told to him. Mm-hmm. Like when, okay, so first of all, I don't know if you know, but because it's hard to remember this shit, but his dad was guest hosted The Tonight Show at 19.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Having only appeared once.
Holy shit.
One time, and Carson said, "Now you need to guest host. You're that good." And 19 years old.
Wow.
Ridiculous, right? So at 20, he's starring in the TV show. It's just 3 years of white hot crazy.
He was
Oh,
23 when he
shit.
shot himself, or 22?
22.
Wow.
He was only 22 when he shot himself?
22.
And why did he do it?
Drugs.
It was drugs?
Oh, yeah.
What was he
Well,
on?
that's-
The
that's-
cocaine?
They found there's all kinds of cocaine and quaaludes and,
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So he and Pryor are best friends when Freddie Sr. is 21 years old. And he knows Pryor's got a serious hard-on for Pam Grier. So Freddie finds Pam Grier and a very young, as the story goes, Joanna Kearns, who ended up being the mother on
On, that show.
The
with,
Seavers.
The Seavers, yeah.
Growing
With-
Pains.
Growing Pains. God damn it. I was pushed into a corner.
Sorry.
You think she was hot back then?
She was 19 or 20, so
must
probably.
have been pretty hot.
Yeah, sure.
She was all right.
So Freddie rolls up with those two, and Pryor's got such a hard on for Pam Grier that he's losing his shit, right? And decides after a little while, maybe 20 minutes, to put on a reel-to-reel tape, this being the mid-'70s,
Sure.
of Freddie doing stand-up from like a couple of weeks ago, bombing at the Comedy Store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what entertains Pryor, is to put that on with the girls there. And Freddie says, "Turn that shit off, man." And Pryor's laughing. "Seriously, turn that shit off." And Pryor's laughing. Finally, Freddie gets up and lays him out with 2 punches.
Wow.
Knocks him out.
Knocked out Pryor.
Knocks him out, grabs the girls, and leaves. So that's
yeah.
the story Freddie Jr. decides to share, and I'm like, this is
Damn.
fucking awesome.
That's nice. I've never heard that.
Yeah, just so that kind of, and his mom took him to a comedy club when he was 14 and said, "I want you to see what your father did." And from that moment on, Freddie Jr. just became this absolute student and fan of stand-up. He's quoting Bobby Slayton's act. I mean, he knows everybody's fucking act. It was
Right.
unbelievable.
Is he a comic himself?
No, never was.
Why?
Never was. He just got into the acting. He wanted to do the acting.
That's a hard act to follow, too, when you have the
Impossible.
same name, Freddie
Impossible.
Prinze Jr. That's a rough
What
one.
has he done in acting?
Well, I met him on the movie that kind of made him a matinee idol, if that's even a fucking thing anymore, a term from the 40s. She's All That. And that's when he kind of became a movie star right then in that moment. And
He's been in a lot of shit, right?
and then did a whole bunch of other movies, you know.
Yeah.
And then
But we don't really...
and then not so much.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
he and the wifey there had a couple of babies. They popped out 2 kids.
Yes,
and,
they do.
Yeah.
The documentary about his father was called "He Couldn't Hear the Laughter." I think that was Freddie's. Wasn't like that was a really cool name for a comedy documentary. I thought.
The only one I know was a TV movie, which was awful.
Oh, man.
I never saw a documentary. The TV movie was
Or maybe it was a documentary. Maybe it was that.
Who played him in the TV movie?
Oh man,
Flip Wilson. It was a really bad choice.
Yeah, I just remember. Anyways, so yeah, so we did that. I worked with him on She's All That. That's how we became.
No, I mean Freddie. You never met Freddie.
Oh no, I was quite younger, but already aware of who was on the Tonight Show. But I didn't even remember that he guest hosted at 19.
I didn't remember that
That's
either.
fucking crazy.
I do remember him having to say "looking good" all the time.
Yep.
That was like a big catchphrase from Chico and the Man. And,
oh yeah.
God.
So then we came here and I did, Lewis Black and Whoopi Downs-White Bell and Jim Gaffigan and Birbiglia and today you guys and Amy Schumer.
I hear Gaffigan is a big cock.
Has?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah?
How does that get out there?
I don't know. Someone probably saw it. He's an ex-Indiana wrestler. Gaffigan looks like a thick-cocked individual. Because he's got fucking giant forearms. Gaffigan's a sneakily fucking bull-strong animal. Yeah, like people look, he's got the glasses, he's probably nerdy. And then you look at his forearms, you're like, this guy could fucking lift up a truck.
He does look like one of those guys that was born and raised on a farm that could just carry a cow.
Yeah, just a big wrestler carrying equipment around.
Big dummy.
Too stupid to put a jacket on in 10-degree weather.
Have people just been like, wow, this is really a great idea, and coming right to you, or you got to pull some teeth to get people?
No, we locked up now almost 50 people to sit.
Wow.
I know. It's going to be like 50 to 70 hours of film. I don't know, I'm going to edit for a year, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, it's kind of it's really expanded way beyond the initial premise, which was, do you have to be miserable to be funny? And now it's everyone who chooses to be funny for a living now fascinates the fuck out of me. Because 98% of children suffer from, hey, look at me. That's what a child is. Look at me, I want attention.
Yeah, take a picture.
Right. So who the fuck are we that choose that as a career? And what the fuck is the matter with us? Honestly.
Well,
that is just an odd, attention whorish thing to want to get into.
But for a career.
Yeah,
that'll be my job.
I think it's lack of attention.
Sure.
Growing up.
Sure.
Is the number one thing.
Yeah, but I think
to go into some kind of showbiz.
I think everyone suffers from that, but we're the ones...
Right. So why, what makes the difference between that and then making the jump to, I just want to do this as a job?
It's the ones that really did not get the attention. Every kid thinks they're not getting the attention, but there's the people that absolutely did not for whatever reason.
My whole life was a Lenny and Squiggy entrance.
My case, my mom, she was a me person. So
same here.
We didn't get fucking attention.
Right.
It was all about her. It always revolved around her.
Yeah, my mom.
She would say she made all these sacrifices and bullshit, but
she's the center of attention.
Right, but we knew it was all about her always.
Right.
Always.
Yeah.
Just want your voice to be heard. That's why I do radio. I know. I'm not stupid. If I want to be heard.
Literally hearing your own voice.
Right.
Through headphones.
Hey, what about, a house of 7 kids? Hey, what about me? And then the ones we did bring in from time to time. We always had a house full of people.
Right, but the other kids must have been suffering from the same.
Absolutely.
Right? Mm-hmm. And they didn't choose. I mean,
somehow they didn't go into it.
I mean, public speaking is America's #1 fear. Mm-hmm. So who the fuck chooses to do that?
To do that.
Wait, why didn't anyone in my family go into this type of work?
Because didn't they also over here?
Yes, of course.
And still to this day a little.
Wow, man! All right, now I got to go deeper and try to figure this out.
Well, that's the thing is, I'm actually not going to as many deep dark places because I don't think that's now as interesting as how and why and what the fuck. As opposed to, why are you sad? It's not, because quite frankly, at this point in our lives, nobody is fucking sad. I mean, they've had bouts and struggled.
Right, yeah.
We've all had struggling bouts.
Richard Jenny was sad.
Sure, and we're going to talk to the woman he was living with for many years. In fact, she went downstairs to make him pancakes when he took himself out upstairs.
Jesus. This is something I want to ask you. How many comics do you guys know, because you're way more in that world than us, obviously, that are completely normal and don't have some weird your dark side or some little addiction or what
something.
have you.
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing as
is Seinfeld a normal guy?
I think it's you remember when that term dysfunctional family came around, and then it didn't take too long before everyone said everyone's fucking dysfunctional family. Yeah. I think now that can be said too. I don't think it's rare anymore for people to be messed up. I think we're all.
But do you know a few comics that seem to be well-adjusted, extremely normal lives where they could easily just be a regular guy if they weren't on stage?
Maybe 1%, and nobody's really coming.
I don't know any. I'm sure they exist.
No one's coming to mind.
No.
I'm sure Seinfeld has something. I don't know him well enough. I'm sure he has something.
Even if it's a higher volume of narcissism than your average bear, you know.
We saw Brian Regan's dark side a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't know whose spot we want to blow up.
Yeah, see,
but he got a few in him. He was a different Brian Regan.
I think Regan one night. Oh my God, it was great.
He was Michael Rooker from Mississippi Burning.
It was
a guy that's not edgy on stage, doesn't curse, none of that, nothing blue.
We closed Caroline's and then went to some bar across the street, and we were doing tequila shots.
Sure.
And Regan he literally went from the, hey, how you doing, guy, you know, the bouncy stage guy, to both elbows, like, on the bar, but his chin almost on the bar, with his eyes going sideways, back and forth, going, look at these motherfuckers. Just like evil.
You saw the eyes change and everything?
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden he wasn't inside anymore?
And believe me, I loved him. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, man, but, you know.
Well, that's just it. Also, you know, the whole thing about reading a crowd and all those things that you start to take on as your tools and all that crap. You know, just to ask somebody, what does Late Show Friday Night mean to you? And then see the varying reactions, because you guys...
I would put you kind of in the normal category.
Well...
What would you share with us? That's a little dark.
I mean...
Because I know a lot of guys don't want to share their darkness. That's the other problem.
And he's a comic, and you do impression. Believe no one comes from a place of being anyone but him. It's a happy place.
Yeah, I keep trying to be somebody else, Opie. What the fuck do you want to know?
Yeah. Kevin's not available right now, and he's 5 years old. But guess who is?
How does schizophrenia sound? How's that working for you, quack?
Your mother was a narcissist? Your mom was a narcissist?
Oh, fuck yeah. No, she's still the center of attention. She's nuts party of one. Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Center of attention. How many kids in your family?
Just one older brother, and he won't fucking talk to her.
No, huh?
He won't talk to her?
He's pretty much at it.
What does he do?
I mean, it's not official. There's been no announcements. There's no banner.
We got a few of those.
Yeah. Just it's all you now.
You keep it just nice enough. What does he do for a living?
He runs a flooring company that's owned by a big mothership like DuPont, one of those places. And when like the new ballpark opens up, they do the flooring.
Whoa.
Like we're from San Francisco, so the Pac Bell, the AT&T Giants thing, he did the whole flooring for that whole stadium.
That's a lot of
the foreman. That's a shit ton of floor.
Yeah,
it really is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Imagine if it was one giant piece you had to lay down.
Roll it, fella. You got to cut it right the first time.
Yeah, you fuck it up. 400 tons of flooring.
Yeah, but there again, he clearly needed to be in charge of something. I mean, that's his job, is being in charge.
Right.
Yeah. He sought it out.
Huh.
Yeah. He's not laying any fucking floor. I can promise you that.
What was your mom's thing?
I don't fucking know. Just dancing and singing when no one gave a shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, great. She's like the snake pit.
Yeah.
Sweet Georgia Brown. You ever see that lady with the fucking maniac is dancing?
Was she ever diagnosed?
No.
Now, it leads me
never got clinical. But, you know, she went through phases of, you know, I'm okay, you're okay. You know, that bullshit in the 70s, 80s.
Right.
You know, self-help
crap. Yeah.
I'm actually going somewhere with this. It leads me to something else here, that we're all huge fans of Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
And you saw the documentary, right?
Loved it.
With his mom?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Holy fuck.
That was an eye-opener.
It was, right?
Yeah.
But then in the end, she was saving all his shit in the closet. So she was extremely proud, but she would not say it publicly.
Yeah.
And what was it? Was it Time Magazine? We just talked about this.
What's Time?
Time Magazine was over interviewing her for a big article, and And what did she exactly say?
He was watching the monologue with the reporter, and the mother at the end of the monologue said, "Well, that wasn't very funny," and then walked out of the room.
Just fantastic.
While the time guy's there, and this was the time when if you were in a magazine, holy fuck, you know, the whole country was going to read about it.
I've found so far, and I think I'm going to continue to a trend, which is somebody like that fueled us like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honest to God.
Right.
Yeah. I first got to L.A. 30 years ago this month, and to pursue this acting nonsense. And the first manager I met with said, "Well, read this scene. Go in the other room and study it, and come back and read this scene." And I came back in, I read the scene. She said, "Okay, well, you know what? Acting's not for everyone.
Oh,
maybe stand-up is really where you should continue to focus." And I walked out of there saying, "I'll fucking show you." I mean, somebody.
Have you seen her since?
Oh, I'd set her on fire if I did.
Oh, you never saw her?
No.
That's great, though.
You don't know what happened to her?
Nope. That's on a need-to-care basis at this point.
She probably doesn't remember you if it was just that one audition, because it's funny.
Oh, she couldn't possibly remember me. It literally was 30 years ago. And I was probably horrible. I mean, she wasn't wrong.
But she was shitty about it.
But she was shitty about it, yeah. She didn't say, go take some classes. She said, she just completely wrote me off. Like, you know what? Acting's not for everyone.
You stink. Yeah.
We got similar lives. It's creepy. I was in college and I was failing out. I was literally failing out, and I knew if I failed out, I was fucked. And I wanted to do radio. I went to a school that, you got on the radio right away, 18. So I had to go to each teacher and ask for, I just need a half a grade more to stay in school. And the communications teacher told me the same fucking thing. Well, I guess college and maybe communications isn't for you, and would not give me the grade. As I'm pleading, I'm like, look, I'll do anything.
Right.
I'll prove you wrong. Just give me, I just need, like, instead of what was it, a C, I needed a C+, whatever. Right. The fucker wouldn't give it to me. I found another teacher that had nothing to do with communications that heard my plea and gave me a chance. Right. And then I never looked back. I'm like, fuck. Right. I was just given a gift, and I got to make sure I don't fail out of school now.
But that's the thing. It fueled you, and I wonder with Carson if the mom actually did him a solid by being such a bitch.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is, I came from such a strict family that when I went to college, I was out of my fucking mind.
Yeah, of course.
So it wasn't like I wasn't dumb, but the partying and everything else, like what? I could stay out to 2, 3 in the morning, and I don't have to worry about what my mom's going to say when I get home.
Yeah.
Because we had a curfew in high school. It was like 11, I think.
Really?
And 11:05, all hell would break loose. Like, it was only 5 minutes, and she would lose her fucking mind. So you either decided to behave or be the bad kid in the house. And I decided, fuck, just be the good kid. It's a lot easier. Sure. So then when I went to college, I was just like...
Life vacation.
I couldn't handle it because I was like, holy shit, this is a whole new world. It's kind of like what Ann says about The Wizard of Oz, going from black and white to color.
Yeah.
That was me going to college. Like, what the fuck? I lived in a black and white world.
Yeah,
Look at all this color shit.
You had so much fun, you eventually saw flying monkeys.
Yes. But, then I almost fucked up my whole world by failing out of college. And the one teacher that I thought would see it my way, because that was my major, said nope.
Holy shit.
He said, nope, sorry, maybe this just isn't for you.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Never forget that.
Never forgot it.
No.
And I forgot the teacher's name who gave me the grade, because I would love to praise him, and I would love to know whatever happened to that guy. I wrote a whole thing.
Pedophile charges. Yeah. So again, terrible.
It's inevitable.
I pleaded my case on paper and handed it in to these guys.
Holy shit.
Each fucking teacher. I was in trouble.
Well, you were showing some effort there.
That's what I thought. I'm like, look, I know what it says, and I fucked up. I admitted, and I explained why. I explained some of the shit I just told you.
Right.
Nope, sorry, fuck you.
That's beautiful.
Right.
Wow.
I have some good points to make on your documentary.
Yeah, please.
Later. I'm going to say Kevin Laugh is a lot like a dry tear.
Hey, is there any way to get Denny Falcone in on this thing?
Denny Falcone.
You're a fan, right?
We listen all the time.
Oh,
my better half here is the one who turned me on to the fucking show.
Hey, nice, thanks.
It's going to be pop culture with you till the end of time.
Oh,
this
man.
one over here. So
let's get Denny in.
The fucking hard drive of hits. Are you kidding me? This guy is magical.
What do you like about him?
He's magical.
He is.
The same thing that you guys go nuts with everything. It's got its place and its purpose. And you could simply get double cross the promotion over here. Oh, it's a Saturday night. So what do we say for Saturday night? It's Elton John's latest hit coming up.
I can't wait till he comes in and you realize what a judgment error you made.
Jimmy's not a fan.
No,
it's not even a bit.
He's
Jimmy's not a fan.
Time capsule. Here he is.
There he is.
There There he is.
Hard drive of hits.
Oh.
Permission to come on board, sir?
Oh, there he goes.
She's loving it.
She's losing her mind.
It's a hot mic, though. Be careful. Hot mic.
hot mic.
Yeah.
Dennis Falcone.
Got to work stand-up today, you know.
Kevin Pollak probably just made your day. He's a fan.
Great. That's
a fan from this show.
He actually,
of course.
He actually wrote me and said that he was a fan.
Yeah,
so
that's
this isn't
true.
even for the radio.
That's true.
Great.
Yeah.
Could I ask Sal if I could get a picture with him?
Oh, right, you got to
that okay?
ask Sal,
No,
because
I mean,
Sal gets very upset when Dennis decides to take pictures with the celebrities
Go through the
that come
proper
in.
channels here.
Yes, go through the proper channels.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is all about proper channels. If
Of
I've
course.
learned anything by listening to you on this show, it's that there's a proper channel and a rule for everything.
You have to have rules, yeah.
Yeah.
And
How would you cross-promote the word rules right now on the other music channels available on Sirius?
Well, we do have many rules on many of the channels, exactly what we play. Like we have the Metal Channel, which is promoting the Metallica show, the concert.
Right.
That you could only win by going to SiriusXM.com. So I've just promoted that. So you got to make sure that you're cross-promoting. I was working on the 60s channel, and I was playing some Steppenwolf,
Were you?
which would be a forerunner to the musical genre of metallic metal music,
okay,
right?
Sure.
I'm still lacking the word rules.
Rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That was the
Rules.
bridge.
The bridge. Rules. Let me see. One of my rules is always to go into the studio fully prepared.
Right, yes.
Fully prepared.
And yet,
And
contrary to...
Okay.
Right now, contrary to that rule.
And
I just kind of stumbled in.
Can I? There's a rule that I guaranteed you learned years ago that me and Aunt broke, and that's why we're so fucking successful.
Yes.
And that is the rule of leaving your problems on the other side of the door. You tell them.
Hey, there you go.
Exactly.
Every PD would tell you any problems you got, you leave them behind.
Nobody wants to hear him.
No one wants to hear them. As soon as you fucking enter that studio, you leave all that outside the studio,
And
right?
you're right. You've
Sure,
made
exactly.
a career out of just problems.
Just the problem.
Not only
Just the
fucking bringing
problems.
them in, but creating them in here.
That's true. Leaving any goodwill we might have outside.
So how would you cross-promote the Problems show?
My mantra is good times and great oldies, but here's one by the Everly Brothers. It's Problems. One of those great 50s hits that you hear on the 50s on Fox.
That's it.
Problems.
Great.
He just cross-promoted.
Problems.
A little
Great
information.
song,
He's the
people.
Larry Klein of Sirius XM.
Kevin, now
Wonderful.
you're a fan of the Denny Falcone.
Hard
Dennis
drive of
Falcone.
hits.
Well,
But
yeah,
not
hard drive hits.
so much of a fan that you're going to be filming him today, right?
Would you have a lot to say about comedy? I wasn't on the spot at all there. You're a big fan of comedy, right?
Of course.
So
What do you know
if there was
about
a documentary called Misery Loves Comedy, that would be something you'd want to talk about.
Sure, why not?
Why not is not a correct answer.
No. Why
There's got
not?
to be a better reason.
Passion.
You're kind of
I'll do
auditioning right
some
now for
research
Kevin
him.
Pollak.
I'll do some research before I go in.
Research, you got years of experience. What do you know about comics and comedy?
Who's your favorite comedian?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, boy.
Anyone from this century?
This century, let me see. There's a lot of good talent out there. Jim Norton happens to be one of my
That would
favorites.
be a correct answer.
That's a good
what a
answer.
doll.
That's a good one.
And how would you cross-promote Jim right now?
Jim Norton is also one of our music hosts, as well as being heard every weekday morning on the Opie and Anthony show. All the way with O&A.
All the way. Was that made up just now?
That was a
No,
good one.
that's-
all the way with
that's an
O&A.
old
You got
mantra.
to use that. Yeah. All the way with O&A.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a backup copy of the hard drive of hits?
Oh, sure, I have
Always
three.
Three backups.
Three.
Are
Oh,
they
yeah.
in three different locations?
Yes, one is in Pete Townsend's house.
Gary Glitters.
I always,
Yes, and
when I go
fucking
out to
Ian
perform, I
Watkins
always
of
carry
Lost
them with me.
Prophets. 3 fucking celebrity pedophiles yanked out of thin air, all attached to music.
We did learn yesterday that he's a pedophile.
No, I'm not a pedophile.
Well, according to Sal.
not
Sorry,
a
I should have
pedophile.
added that part.
You just can't throw that word around.
No, you really can't.
You're right.
No.
But
Well, you
Sal
can.
thinks you are.
Well,
You can, technically, until lawsuits arrive. And then you stop.
Right. Then,
Yes, a cease and desist.
Wow.
So I had Richard Blade come to the house and spin some wax for a 30th party because it was an 80s theme.
Okay, yeah.
And I understand you, too, travel with a hard drive of hits, and people can
Sure.
pay you to come to the party and spin the wax. Have you had him at the compound?
I had him at
Yes.
the compound. What a
Yeah,
great
good
time
time.
we had.
How many
time.
hours was he there?
Till the cops came.
Till the cops came. So
yeah, well, that's
was,
every party at
was
the compound.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
That's how the parties end.
Kind of true.
The cops came and they said, "Turn it up, you nerd."
But the best
How
thing
many breaks, say, in a 5-hour shift will you take?
Oh, and it's continuous.
There's
Oh,
no
I don't
breaks.
take a break.
Oh,
No, there's
no,
no
he
downtime.
just
So there's
No,
a
no,
catheter.
no.
What's happening?
No, we keep the music going. If you want me to knock it down because you guys are having some dinner, I'll play some background music, maybe some
Right,
Sinatra, some
right,
Dean Martin,
right.
some Michael Bublé.
Because that's the kind of parties at the compound. They all
Right.
decide to have dinner at the same
A
point.
little dinner, fucking yeah.
It was a
very
little loud.
formal.
It was a little loud when Jim came in. Remember?
Yes, it was too loud. The music was actually too loud.
Jim
Yeah.
panicked.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
was too loud.
Why do I picture these parties like any pool at the major hotels in Vegas? Just people dancing and jumping up in the air.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that how I
Pogoing
Yes, without
and-
the
yeah.
diversity.
Please.
Oh my God.
But the basement was more like Playboy After Dark.
Yes.
Among
Yeah,
jazz
without the girls.
music.
Karaoke was going on down there.
Bill Cosby walking in and just
Right,
talking
Must
to
be
half.
saying, "Where's the jello pudding?" You see, because you got the thing on your face.
Are you ever
We're in
relieved
the-
when the cops show up? Like relieved, like thank God I can finally shut this party down.
Yeah. There are times. I was talking to the cops out on the lawn, and that's when Denny made an appearance with the hula hoops. and he comes out from the side of the house as I'm talking to the police, and he goes, "I forgot to bring out the hula hoops." And I just looked at him. I looked at the cops. I threw my arms up like,
It was like the same delivery. Pesci was kind of upset that there was blood on the floor. Sorry about your floor, Henry.
Yeah.
You got the blow up instruments?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got? The saxophone?
I got the guitars, the blow-up guitars. Just take those old records off the shelf. Let me hear you play those air guitars. Come on, get them up.
I
Make
just
some
heard
noise.
that Dean Martin would call the police on his own parties. I did just hear that.
to stop.
To stop. He'd had enough, so he
Get
would
him out.
secretly
How
go
fucking
upstairs.
funny is that?
That's great.
Dean Martin, the famous Lush, who they say half the time was iced tea in his glass, but he
Right.
would go upstairs and call the police, and they'd show up and he'd say, "I'm sorry, everybody, we got to."
Because he just didn't know how to.
police
He
do
just
it.
didn't know how to get people out of his house.
Exactly.
Wait, what's the iced tea room?
Right.
Iced tea rumor? Oh no,
In his glass.
Oh, in his glass. I thought you meant
Is it-
kind of iced tea. No, that it wasn't booze. Half the time it wasn't booze. That he wasn't
But
really.
he was a raging alcoholic.
Well, this is the rumors. Maybe not so much. Maybe it was an act.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, that's been around for a while. That's not.
you
a
get
new,
good Hollywood stories.
That's not a new. That's not hot.
I haven't heard that one.
Did you ever see Sinatra live? Back
No,
in the,
I did.
On
I saw him
TV.
a couple of times. I saw him at the Westchester Premier Theater years ago, back in the late 70s. Sinatra's doing like a whole nice, slow songs, ballads and everything. Dean Martin walks out with a rolling bar. With a rolling bar to the front and starts pouring drinks for people. What do you
That's
have, pal? What do
crazy.
you have?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
For the audience.
Yeah.
No, the
They like
story
it.
goes nowhere.
In case the
Because
listeners
then-
didn't know, the hard drive of hits are, what are you, in your early 70s now?
Oh, no, I mean, by age or the music?
You.
No, mid-50s. Double nickels, 55.
Double nickels.
Jimmy's disgusted.
You don't like the double nickels?
Double
Jimmy?
nickels.
No, not even if you literally have 10 cents do I like that. No.
Double nickels, 55. That's just the way to say
yeah,
it.
yeah.
55.
Sure, I understand.
55. 55.
Yeah.
But
Would
the
you
music goes back, to the 1940s all the way up to today.
technically,
everything.
music goes back a little further.
Even further
yeah,
than
but I mean, I don't bring
40s.
acetates or anything, but I mean, I do
Oh,
have everything from
acetates.
Yeah.
big band.
Okay.
Because you have to look at the age of people. Like just this past weekend, I did a 40th wedding anniversary, so people were in their early 60s.
Right.
The latest record I played was 1983. It's Raining Men.
Of
People
course, you're
didn't
going to
wanna
play
hear
It's Raining
anything.
Men.
Yeah,
Well,
How else are you going to get everyone on the floor?
They were just going crazy. They were just
Were
going
they?
wild, yeah. Although I did play their Blurred Lines.
Did you?
Oh, well, one of the topical new
Yeah,
hits.
that's a great one to play at a transgendered party. As we all fight the obvious while we dance.
Did you just say the people in their early 60s were going nuts to the music?
Are
They were
Yeah.
going crazy, yeah. They were
Funny.
saying,
Turns
hey,
out it was 2 heart attacks and a stroke.
You're going to play some of that Saturday Night Fever music, are you? I said, sure, come on.
Oh,
yeah.
they liked that.
Oh, they like the Saturday Night Fever.
But I get out there and I do a little strut, that Travolta was doing, walking down 86th Street in Brooklyn.
Sure.
You know what?
Staying alive.
You know what? You probably could have played later than 81. A few of the songs from Dirty Dancing, maybe.
Now
Oh,
we're
I did.
talking.
We did that.
You did that.
Oh, yeah. We were out there doing the
Way ahead of you.
contours.
Way ahead of you.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing the
Who am I
contours.
talking to? I should know.
Right in the middle of Shout, I usually bang right into the contours.
You do?
Yeah, it drives them into a frenzy.
That's just a violent word for you. Bang them into the
What is the other one? What's the contours?
Do You Love Me?
Oh, okay.
1962 hit music.
I just can't get enough.
Yes.
Honestly and truly.
But what about the big hit song from that? I had the time of my
Use the wrap-up song.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I hope everybody had themselves a good time today. Once again, a nice round of applause for our guests of honor, Shirley and Jack, celebrating 40 years together. And we wish them another 40 years. How about it? Let's hear it for one more time. The reason we came out to celebrate.
I'm sorry, but Shirley and Jack, you just picked the perfect couple's name.
It really did.
Let's hear it for Shirley.
I bet you
and
Jack doesn't want another 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack's had it.
Yeah, like they'll both be 100. We both know they're going to be dead shortly. Shirley's got a fucking half a bra left. Fuck him. I don't know. He made them up. They're not real
Fuck
people.
Shirley and
Fuck Shirley right in her mouth. I'd like to watch a horse kick her fucking fake teeth down her throat. Cunt.
I really don't work.
I loathe Shirley.
Shirley's a cunt.
Poor Shirley, right?
Honest to God. How much more, Denny, if you just talk the whole party and there's no actual music
Would that be
happening?
great?
Yeah. How much more if you just do segues?
Yes.
No,
That would be great.
Just not talk during the party?
No, I want
only
just
no, that's the
to talk to
personality. That personality is part of the price.
No, I'm not
Anybody
saying-
can just stand there and just play the music.
I'm not saying part of the price. I'm saying all the price.
How much to just
I don't
talk?
want music. I just want you to talk for 5 hours.
No, that would be a boring party. We're just going to stand there and talk.
No, how much to read Mein Kampf over a laugh track?
That's a legitimate question, Denny.
Yeah.
Really is.
Once somebody hired me, they just wanted me to play big band music for 4 hours.
That's it, huh?
And that was
Shirley
tough.
and Jack.
Yeah, that was tough.
Shirley and
Shirley and Jack.
Those two.
How do you pull that one off?
And this was back in the days of vinyl too, so I needed a lot of records.
You
before
need some
CDs.
78s.
Yes, well, I had them on 33s, but it was tough.
Did you pull it off?
Oh yeah, sure, you had to. You have to give the customer what they want.
Well, of course.
I don't think I've ever heard them referred to as 33s. We know they're 33s, but it's always either LPs or albums. It may be the first time I've actually heard 78s. You always hear by the number, but 33s. I'm going to spin some 33s.
No, it's just
I
the
worked at a
record.
radio station. It was back in a farming community, and every morning from 5:30 to 6, we had to play polka music because there was a lot of Polish people in the community. Oh. So one morning, I didn't know that I had the turntable in the wrong gear. I had the polka record, which was an LP 33, in 45. Didn't sound any different to me.
Wow.
This is one of those stories
It's a
at
crazy
the
story.
at the jingle party. That they'll tell. Hold on, sit down first.
Wait till you hear this.
You didn't have it on 45.
Yeah, if you were to write the sitcom version starring the hard drive of hits, that'd be the opening scene.
Right.
So you ready for this? Right?
Polka music at 45 RPM.
Yeah.
That's
Say it
crazy.
isn't so.
Absolutely. And then Dolph Sweet grabs his chest and falls down the steps. The only Polish man in that. Love a good
It's like
Dolph
that
Sweet.
EDM music today. It was so high energy. It was just frenetic.
I remember as a kid, it was always funny to put the 33 and a third on 45, and you listen to the Beatles. Yeah.
No, I didn't take my records to people's parties because I would want to be the person to put the record on the Victrola.
On the close and play?
Yeah, because people would scratch it. I would hate when people would have those record cases. Remember the plastic one with the spindle?
Oh, yeah.
And they would take the sleeves off and just put the records on top of each other.
Oh, my God.
That's not good. That's not good. That just scratches them.
But how are
I
you
didn't realize the added bonus of having Denny here was the abject frustration of Jim.
Oh, Jimmy's not a
This
fan.
is the best part of the. I didn't,
He's not a
He's
fan.
disgusted.
how was I never catching on to that?
Jimmy,
at home.
Jimmy hates what we
It's
call
not that
Denny.
I don't like Denny. I do like Denny.
Yeah.
That's why you went right to Words with Friends.
Yeah, well, I have a fucking Q, 2 eyes. It's not good.
Ouch.
Playing pong.
An H, an I, and a V.
Denny, what was the first record you bought?
First record I bought?
We were just talking about this the other day.
Might have been the Chipmunks Christmas
What's that?
album.
Of course it
Of
was.
course.
It had to be a
Christmas
novelty
album.
song.
Yeah.
You're a fan of the novelty song?
Oh, I love the novelty
No, the
songs.
first
Dickie
record you
Goodman.
bought, though.
Dickie Goodman? you like those?
Yeah. It was
Hey,
the,
Mr.
it was the Chipmunks
John!
Christmas album and
God.
the Beatles' first album, too. Meet the Beatles.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right from the Christmas Chipmunks to the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a jump.
Very fast transition.
It's a big
And I
jump.
just play them over and over.
What did you used to put on if, you were kind of getting Getting down with
Before
one of the
Barry
ladies.
White, what was your
Back
go-to?
then,
What
was
would you
your
put on to
go-to?
cover the screams? The sound of a hammer claw hitting her.
Temptations, 1965, My Girl.
My Girl?
Oh,
My
yeah.
Girl?
Tall, tan, and talented, baby, the Temptations.
Nice.
How about the Four Tops?
Four Tops spinning, yeah. That's who,
Four
yeah.
Tops
That's what we'd hire on a
more
Friday.
up-tempo stuff. That more up-tempo music.
Did I tell you guys when I
Dominant gay men.
No, the Four Tops were spinning.
Bottom.
Did I ever tell you guys that story when I did Casino in Rickles? I was stuck there for 20 weeks shooting that fucking movie, even though I'm only in it 9 minutes. The way the score says he shoots is that you're just stuck there because he might change his mind any given day, so they make you stay. So I said to my stand-up agent, book me on the fucking strip opening up for somebody. You know, I'm stuck here, so get me a gig. So he gets me a gig opening up for the Four Tops. And I come into work on the movie, and Rickles says, oh, I see you in the marquee there. You open up for the Four Tops. That's great. I'm with Frank all summer. Let me know if you want tickets. I'm just trying to make a buck while I'm stuck there. And he fucking hammered me right in the face. I'm with Frank all summer. Let me know if you want tickets.
I was just watching that the other day, and that fucking look you give when you're signing those papers, and you got to look up like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
It's such a great look.
I can't not watch. You know, it's a great moment in that movie when Pesci murders the woman who's suing.
Puts her head down gently.
That was obvious. Was that a Pesci thing, or maybe you don't know?
Oh, no, that was a Pesci thing.
That was just something he just decided to lovingly
was really
lower.
sick.
That was such an odd assassination shot. It was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Because there's really no reason. He could just walk out.
No.
He could pop her and walk.
Fuck Pesci. Not taking a picture after an all-night flight. Fuck Pesci.
Oh, right. Right.
And I could have taken video of him snoring with his mouth wide open. I didn't do it.
Right.
End up on TMZ.
Fuck.
Hey, what's Joe Pesci doing?
Yeah, right.
The guy hanging over the back. I bet he's tired.
As they're drinking their fucking
lattes,
their sugary coffee drink.
I smack myself every time I click on one of those TMZ links on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? Why am I even doing it? And it's like, and then the dumb voiceover. Hey, did somebody say?
Oh, fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I just can't stand it. I can't stand him. I can't stand that Harvey Levin piece of shit.
Harvey Levin.
The one that doesn't commit to anything?
Just, yeah, that's beautiful. Just he's from People's Court. That's and then he makes a fortune on the dregs of other people.
Just a vulture, yeah.
Absolute. Fucking worst ambulance chaser ever.
Even the paparazzi used to be like somebody. Like they had to have the equipment and everything. Now it's just some fucking skell with a cell phone asking embarrassing questions of people.
You get off any flight at JFK or LA, the cross-country flights, there's somebody, these knuckleheads at every fucking baggage claim.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Kim Kardashian's lady? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Abdul-Jabbar was on my flight coming from L.A. And
Kareem?
Yes. No, Mike Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem, I probably should have specified that. Mike Abdul-Jabbar is a guy that works for Allstate, and he hooks me up on my insurance rates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he was on your flight.
It was so bizarre. Yeah, he walked in, he winked at me because we know the insurance rate he's been getting. It was really a cool story.
Does he have trouble like sitting and
yeah, it was really weird. I thought it was him, and then I see him getting on he didn't even recognize me because I said, hey, good to see you again, Kareem, and he really didn't look up. He's like, oh, hey, man, and he just sat down, and his publicist was with him, and I looked at one point. It was very funny because he had dozed off, where he was sitting there. It's so hard for him to get comfortable.
No shit.
Like he has to just sit up and lean against the window, and he had his fucking blanket over his head. He looked like E.T. Like he's just towering above everybody. And I watched him walk to the bathroom.
Oh, that bathroom's gotta be
I'm like,
something.
how he must have to sit when he. There's no way.
I don't know how he
could
pull
stand
that
up
off.
in that fucking bathroom and comfortably piss.
I've had some great flights where you just kind of dunk your head against the little slanty wall by the bathroom and you're just pissing, bouncing around a little. Yeah.
So I bet you he sits to piss. He must have to. He's just too big a dude.
Yeah.
That's how I picture him.
Yeah, or kneeling and pissing.
Just sitting and pissing in the plane.
When I think about it.
Every time I think about it.
Oh, is he a big man?
What's the matter, Sam?
Nothing. Oh. Why are you saying that? Because he's wearing salmon pants standing against a trash can?
like impending doom.
Yeah.
He's probably wondering why he's not in his chair.
Are we done with Danny?
Danny,
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's an honor.
Gonna need to take a photo. We'll
without
ask
a doubt.
Sal,
Without a doubt.
but yeah.
Well, wait, we got to.
The girl here needs a
fall.
photo.
We're about to move into fall. What should we be doing as a radio show?
What should we be doing? When we get
What
to
is
fall?
that?
Well, of course,
yeah,
you've got
the change
fall
of season.
festivals, the fall festivals. You got the weekend. You've got not
But
really
do you
a lot
start
of fall
some
songs? Not
some-
really a lot
no
of fall
themes?
songs.
No fall
Autumn
themes?
leaves?
Autumn leaves a little too well. Roger Williams at the keyboard. Very nice instrumental though. That's a beautiful instrumental.
How soon before we start pushing to Halloween?
Halloween basically October.
begun.
We're 7 weeks out.
Yeah, October because
We're
you know,
less than 7
you do
weeks out.
Rocktober, Jocktober. You also do a safe Halloween.
When does
We used to do
Jocktober
that.
I
What do you
know.
mean a safe
I know.
Halloween?
A safe
October
Halloween
1st.
with the kids. What do you mean a safe Halloween?
Halloween.
We used to do that all the time. Good Times and Great Oldies. We'll be down at the mall for you this weekend as we bring the kids down. You bring the kids down to walk through the mall.
No, that ain't happening.
No, you don't.
7% less razor blades this
And I,
year,
used
kids.
to, and I used to wear the costume. I was the mascot for the radio station. I used to wear the duck. I used to wear the duck costume.
What does that mean?
It was a mascot suit.
Sure.
Because every radio station should
Had a
have a
duck.
mascot.
Wow.
And we had a duck because I worked on Long Island. You go anywhere in the world, you pick up a menu, and you see, gee, Long Island duck. So I wore the duck costume.
That's a moment of pride for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would walk around the mall taking pictures with kids.
Were you allowed
kids
to
love
speak?
that stuff. No,
Not
speaking.
Not inside that
no
costume.
speaking. So
No
it was just-
speaking.
it was perfect.
Danny, do the library because we're wrapping up for today.
My advice show, by the way, is today at 10. I didn't do it yesterday because I had an appointment, so today I'm
Nice.
doing it.
People look forward to the.
I
love
go
that
to,
show.
I have to go to John Sahag and
Oh.
get my hair did.
for the big movie shoot. Today.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, yeah.
They'll be-
I hope they fuck it up in an afro and it's red.
That's what I'm going for.
we have a wonderful makeup artist.
Oh, good.
So she'll
good.
powder you up and lose all the pasty from the three of you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
great. Give you a little tan if you
all
Yeah, she's
I
a member of
need.
a Mexican cartel. She's like, I'm just going to put your head back. I'm going to shave your fucking larynx. Keep saying that word wrong.
Kevin, always a pleasure. What else are we
Yes.
promoting, buddy?
For me?
Nothing?
Oh, no.
Just a movie thing?
We're working on the movie.
Cool.
I'm in a couple movies that are coming out before year's end, but fuck that and fuck them. So.
Nice.
That's a guy with a real career, a guy who throws away a couple of movies he's in.
movies.
I did a table read last night for a friend, and it's all I wanted to talk about for 4 hours. And I didn't fuck up!
You want to promote your table read?
I really do.
Oh, my God, that's
great.
fantastic.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I got a cab.
Yeah.
Robin, Robin,